brothers and boys, happy Pongal to all of you. Pongal வாழ்த்துக்கள். Today is a celebration of joy, celebration of gratitude, and celebration of asking the Lord for further grace to continue in flourishment of our lives. And Pope Francis, in his encyclical Laudato Si, he said, "Earth is our common home." So all of us, not only human beings, all that God created on this earth has a space for it. And when we realize that we are not merely a singular creation of God, we are only one among those creation of God, then there is respect for the whole of God's creation. And he beautifully explained, only when human beings don't live with this greed, but only looking for their needs, God has enough in this world. When we look for our wants, and it will be never fulfilled, but only we can fulfill our needs. And all that happens in the world today, especially the natural calamities, and all that happens, climate change, and all this happens only because our greed is increasing and the world doesn't have enough for that. And then we blame others because things that we cannot fulfill ourselves, we try to blame others. So the first thing as we celebrate Pongal, the rich festival of harvest, a festival of gratitude, the first thing is mutual respect for the whole of God's creation. We are not the powerful creation, but God has given us to be the custodians of God's creation, so that all of us, together with God's creation, we can make this a common home for all of us. And second, the celebration of Pongal reminds us of God's grace for all of us. The rain comes, we just plow the land and put the seed, but it grows. And no one knows how it grows. We never test that how it grows, but it grows. And it gives us food and drink. It is only because God is so gracious to all of us that He created this earth that we all can sustain and survive. So secondly, this is a celebration of gratitude to God. And third, it is also a celebration of gratitude to all these people, those who are hands-on working on this earth. All the laborers, and all those who are working in the land, and all those who support all these works. It is the works, the extension of God's hands through all these people that we have things to eat, water to drink, and clothes to wear. So the third thing for this celebration is to be grateful to all those people, those who are working behind the scene for all of us. So my dear brothers and sisters, and my dear brother priest, let us celebrate this feast with grateful heart. Grateful to God, grateful to all the workers and all those who are working on the land, and all those who support us, and also being respectful to God's creation. And as Pope Francis reminds us once again, the earth is our common home. We all share this space between us, so that there is always a beautiful cohabitation between the humanity and the whole of God's creation. So let us thank the Lord with grateful heart. Let us continue this celebration. Amen.